Let's practice another example of solving a polynomial inequality algebraically, then graph the solution set and express our solution in interval notation. So here you can see I have this polynomial right here, 4x squared minus 4x plus 1 less than or equal to 0. If the first thing I'm supposed to do is gather everything up on the same side, well, that's already done. So moving on, we want to solve this polynomial to find its roots, meaning I'm going to set it equal to 0 to solve. Plus 1 is equal to 0. I can recognize from this quadratic that the first term, it's a trinomial. The first and the last terms are perfect squares, so this is a special trinomial. This is going to factor into 2x minus 1 squared equals 0. Now that I have that taken care of, I can solve this by taking the square root of both sides, and that gives me 2x minus 1 equals 0, or 2x is equal to positive 1, and x would be equal to positive 1/2. Now I only have one place here where we are either crossing or touching the x-axis, and if you'll remember, because the multiplicity on my factor is even, we are actually touching at this point. Okay, so I kind of have an idea then of what's going on. It's kind of like that picture I showed you at the very beginning video. So I only have one value, 1/2, that I'm going to put on here. I know that if I'm on the left of 1/2, then I'd be from negative infinity to 1/2. And what was our inequality symbol? Less than or equal to, so I can include the value. If I'm on the right of it, I would be at 1/2 to positive infinity. So now let's pick some values and test them. To the left of 1/2, I'm going to pick 0 again. To the right of 1/2, I'm going to pick 1. Now my function, let me write it for you again down here, was 4x squared minus 4x plus 1, and we're asking where it is less than or equal to 0. So when I plug 0 into this function and evaluate it, 0 minus 0 plus 1 is just 1. Now let's plug a 1 into here and see what happens. 4 minus 4, 0 plus 1, well, that's 1 also. So this is positive and this is positive. And I'm trying to figure out where my inequality is less than 0 or negative. You can see here that that doesn't ever occur, that this function is never less than 0. So the answer is no solution, because we are never less than 0. Okay, so that's kind of an example of when something like that can happen.